Episode 1, Flipping with Beauty and the Beast. I'm Chad Crump. This is
Carolyn Crump.
And this is our first house of the year. This is our 10th flip house. Obviously, we are directly in the war zone. A little bit about us. I own a remodeling company, No Limit Remodeling. We do all sorts of remodeling, phases, roofing, windows, doors, siding, floors. This is one thing that we do to keep our guys busy. So we're starting a new channel. We've been in business for 10 years. This is the worst house that we've had so far, but we're extremely excited about it. Our name of our show is Flipping with Beauty and the Beast, but we're not your typical flippers. We typically spend about $100,000 to $150,000 on our houses. So you'll never see us do a house where we slap paint and ship the house to a new owner. So that's why we're different. We both actually physically work on these homes. We know you're gonna enjoy it. A little bit about us. My wife here is a dental hygienist by day, 4 days a week, 36 to 40 hours, and then works with me the other 3 days, power washing, painting, remodeling. You'll never find another woman that works harder, looks prettier, or dresses up better. So, and then a little bit about myself. We own approximately 6 to 8 different businesses, ranging from remodeling, painting. We have a fencing company. We buy and sell houses. We have 25 routes of FedEx that my business partner Tim Hecker does. We own a package store. We are silent investors on 2 smaller car dealerships, and we do some car financing as well. So we do a lot. We have a lot to offer. We'd like you to follow our journey and see how the houses go. We'll be popping in periodically to show you the exterior of the house. We have a lot of work to do on the interior, even as far as designing. I do this, I love remodeling, so lots of people can be new builders and start from the ground up. I like taking something that would look like this, where most people would look at it and think, tear down, throw away. You wouldn't throw away your grandmother or grandfather just because they got old. I feel the same about houses. I like to look at it and think of how we can design it, how we can remodel it, how we can make it look nice and functional for the next customers or our buyers ourselves. So I enjoy doing it for that. And I love making people eat their words as far as thinking that this house is ugly, disgusting, or just not fixable, and showing them what we can do, because I know we can do it.
So Chad is also one of those people that can walk into an ugly house, and he has this vision that most people don't have. And he can take walls, move them over here, add stuff, and turn a house into something totally different.
It's kind of like how my wife, met me, ugly vision, she saw it, we changed, and so now I'm a little bit better looking.
I love destroying, but I love the design part. I love to bring an old house back to life. We love to open walls up and refresh the house and make it our own.
So what do you do? Do you just design, or do you actually do work?
I actually do work. I paint, I do flooring, I demo.
I don't know. There's a lot of pretty girls that don't do sheetrock. Have you ever removed sheetrock before?
Absolutely.
Popcorn ceilings?
Absolutely.
You demo hardwood floors?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Yeah. So we look like the abominable snowman when we destroy a room. So yeah, we do all of that, and we're not scared to get dirty, but we will turn this ugly house into a beautiful house. So that's it.
So the name of our show is obviously Flipping with Beauty and the Beast. We don't like to be called flippers. We are custom home builders. We'll never slap paint on a house. We don't go in to do the minimal work. I've generally been caught with my foot in my mouth because I've actually done much more on the house than we should have. I've spent way more money, made a lot less, but I would rather spend more money to make the house look presentable for a new buyer than just slap some paint on it and ship it to make some money. That's not what we're in it for. We like to start the beginning phase, the end phase, and having a new buyer realize what we've done. A good example would be, we did a house last year where there was 1/2-inch water lines running to the master bath, And we actually spent an extra $1,000 to replace them with 3/4 inch line so you can get proper flow to the bathtub and the shower, all behind the walls. Nobody ever seen it, but we did it because it was the right thing to do. And that's how we do it. That's how we go through start to finish on our houses. We always do the right thing. So I've had a remodeling company now for 10 years. I've been in construction now for 18. I went to school for it. We've actually been doing flipping houses for the last 3. As stated before, this is our 10th house. It's our worst house that we bought. It will be the most drastic start to finish house that you have ever seen.
So actually, it's not our worst house.
It's not our worst.
It's not our worst. It's our second worst. Our first house that we actually bought is the bear of all houses.
Our personal house.
We've been working on it for 10 years. He actually proposed in a house when it actually looked maybe worse than this, and told me that someday we are going to turn this home into a beautiful house. And we are still working on it when we have time, but that's where we started.
That is where we started. So how long have we been married? The correct answer is probably
A long time.
Forever. Yeah, forever. We just celebrated our 9th year. We've been together for 12. 9 years, obviously happily married every single day.
Every day.
No problems, no issues. But yeah, we've been married for 9 years. Obviously had rough patches. We've worked our way through those. And that's always by teamwork. We support each other in everything we do, whether it's housework, cleaning, working around the yard, or obviously having full-time jobs as my wife does and still doing flip houses, painting projects, and power washing together. So that's how we've weathered all of the storm, is teamwork.
And we also have 3 children that are all grown now. But for many years, obviously, we were all together. And once they grew up and moved out, that's when we really took over the flipping.
So we
met on the volleyball court in the gym.
Yes.
Yeah, I love volleyball, and he was always on the opposing team, and I would try to spike at him or serve as hard as I could at him, and that's where we began.
So we met at the gym, but our first date was actually in our friend's Hummer, and she touched my knee, and then ever since then, it was all golden. So
all golden.
All golden.
No.
So is it easy working together? You want to start?
No. Oh, okay. So for the most part, it is. There's times where if a painting colors come up, that's always been rough for us. And sometimes we've had to put many, many different swatches on the wall to make a decision.
Yeah, so my theory on easy is there's nothing in life that's easy. And if it is easy, then that's not the road you should be going. So whether it's the gym, your personal life, business, or as we've been asked the question of working together, it shouldn't be easy. If it was easy, it wouldn't be fun. So yes, for the most part, we can work together. There are times that we fight like anybody else. We have a hard time with, coming up and deciding on certain things. I've been in the remodeling business for a long time, so I think I know what looks good. She's a woman, so obviously she knows what looks good for women, so that's just where we fight a little bit. But we always work through it, and for the most part, our decisions made together generally come out and make the house look fantastic. So we work great as a teamwork.
That's right.
Something that most haven't been able to see is the actual beginning or starting stage of our houses. We take pictures generally that show some debris and some mess, but we don't generally give an insider's look or view of what we do or what we start with. And we thought this house would be a good starting point because it is one of the worst houses we've ever done. So we wanted to give everybody a look and feel of what it's like to start at scratch and see what we go through. So this is Warzone day 1. We're cleaning, we're doing demo. We probably have at least 2 dumpsters worth of just trash that was left behind. And then we have to design the entire house before we even start with fixing the interior. So ground floor, day one, Warzone. You're getting an inside look, which we generally haven't shown anybody before. So that's it for today. We hope you enjoyed watching. Please like, comment, share, follow, and subscribe. You know, we hope you enjoy the videos that are to come. This is obviously Beauty and the Beast signing out, flipping with Beauty and the Beast.
Thank you.
You good?
Great.
Yeah. I couldn't
How's
show.
that?
That was good. I mean, are you guys ever on camera like this?
No. I'm gonna go Beauty, and then I'm gonna go Beast. Out! Beauty and the Beast, out, motherfucker! No, I won't say that. But it would be funny.
Not yet. Yeah, calm it down. We got to get followers first.
All right. So now you're doing an outro.
Huh?
So you're just saying thank you. You know, thank you for tuning in and thank you for watching.
I'm
Stay
saying
tuned. No, we can do it together.
Oh,
And then I can say Beauty, and then I'll do my little Beast.